Hello, welcome back to Maths with Kaini. We are going to start a new series of the videos doing Maths paper 4. This is the 0580 paper 4 version 2 October-November 2019. This question paper is lengthy, so we are going to do it on the paper and we'll do it in the 2 or 3 different parts. Thank you for watching. 600 over 720. You can simplify yourself or you can put in your calculator. If you are putting calculator, you are getting 600 over 720. This is 5 over 6. Therefore, this is 5 over 6. Therefore, the ratio is 5 to 6. Now, each apple tree produces 16 boxes of apples each year. One box contains 80 kg apples. Calculate the total mass of apples produced by the 720 trees in 1 year. Give your answer in a standard form. Okay. Now let us see. Therefore, we are having 16 boxes and each box has got 18 kg apple in that, and we have got 720 trees. So the answer will be, just put in the calculator, see what we are going to get. We are getting 16 times 18 times 720. Therefore the answer is 273,60. So this is the answer, but he wants it in the standard form. Therefore, we write 2.0736. Don't make mistake. You can put a 0 here also. You may not write the 0, but 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the power of 5, not 4. There is a 0 here. Okay, this is this. Now let's go for the B part. 1 week, the total mass of the pears picked was this much, and for this week the ratio of the mass of apple to mass of the pears is this much. So now you know that this, therefore now we want to find the mass of apples. Okay, now this is unknown for us, therefore I will write 13 divided by 9 is our ratio. Now we want this much kg of pears, therefore multiply this, therefore the answer will be 13 over 9 times 18540. Let's see, put in the calculator how much we are going to get. 13 over 9 times 18540. We are going to get 26780. If you want to write 3 significant figures, you can write 26800. Therefore, this is the answer for this. Now, the apple costs Mohsin this much dollar per kg. Now, he sells them at the profit of 60%. Work out the selling price. Okay, so for selling price, therefore the profit is 0.85 times 60 over 100. Therefore, just put this in the calculator and see how much is that. 0.85 times 0.6. Therefore, the selling price is this is the profit, not selling price. Don't make a mistake, you have to add this 0.85 plus 0.51 to get the selling price. Therefore, you have to add 0.85 to this, which will be $1.36. Okay, now we go for the next page. Okay, Mohsen exports some of his pears to a shop in Belgium. The shop buys the pears at $1.50 per kg, and the shop sells the pears for 2.30 cent euro per kg. The exchange rate is this. Okay, calculate the profit, the percentage profit per kilogram. Okay, now for this, these two should have same unit. Either you have to change these to euro or change this one to the dollar. Let us change this to dollar. Therefore, 30 divided by 0.92 to make this as a dollar. Let's see how much we are going to get. 2.30 divided by 0.92, I am going to get 2.5. Therefore, this is 2.5 dollars he is selling. Therefore, the profit is 2.5 minus 1.5, which is $1. Therefore, he makes $1 profit. He wants the percentage of that. Therefore, 1 divided by 1.5 times 100 is the profit he is making. Therefore, this is 1 over 1.5 times 100. This is the amount of profit he makes, which is 66.666, which is, you can write it 7. Okay, therefore the percentage is 66.7%. Okay, now Mohsen earnings increases approximately at the rate of this much each year. During 2018, he earns this much of dollar. During 2027, how much more does he earns that year? Okay, now we want to find this. Let us see how many years is from 2018 to 2027. Therefore, 2027 minus 2018, you are going to get 9. Therefore, 9 years it will take. The capital is 1,956,000 multiplied by 1 plus the rate is how much? Rate is 8.7 divided by 100, this much percentage during 9 years. Therefore, you need to calculate this. You put it in the calculator to get the answer. Let us try to do that and see what we are going to get. Therefore, this is 1,956,000 open bracket 1 plus I can just divide this. It is 0.087 close bracket power 9. Therefore, now let's see how much we are going to get. This is the amount he will earn in that year. Now, okay, this much is earning in that year, but he's asking how much more he's earning. Therefore, this number should be subtracted from the amount he's earning 2018. Therefore, this should be subtracted from 1,956,000, and you are going to get the answer is 218,814. And for this, if you are going to write this as a 3 significant figure, this is 219,000. Therefore, 219,000. Therefore, we have done this question also, page 2 also over. We go to page. Now, question 1 is finished. We start question 2. This is a cumulative frequency diagram. Shows the information about the time taken, t seconds for a group of girls to solve a math question. Okay, now see, use this curve to calculate the median. Okay, median, therefore 80 divided by 2, first you have to 80 divided by 2, you are going to get 40. From the 40 you have to read therefore this 40 is here, therefore you have to read from here, and then this will be here, and then this one you have to check from here to here is 10 units, therefore each small box is 2 units, therefore this is 52. So it takes 52 seconds to do this. Okay, now he's asking for interquartile range. 80 you have to divide by 4, which you are going to get 20. Therefore one is here and another one is here. Okay, now we have to read the value of this from the graph. Therefore 20, the value of graph is this point here, which I will read it, and then this will be this point here. Now this point, we know that each small box is 2, therefore this is 36. Therefore this is Q1 is here, which is 36. Therefore Q1 we got 36. Now let us see what is the value for this one here. This is 60. We know that it is somewhere in between these two. Therefore now from there we can read this value here. Therefore it is between these two. Therefore this is 60, 2, 4, 5. Therefore this is Q3 is 65. Therefore the answer is 65 minus 36. Therefore 65 minus 36, we are going to get 29. Therefore interquartile range is 29. Now we need this for the next question also. Now he's asking for us to find 20th percentile. Therefore if 80 times 20 divided by 100 is 16, therefore I have to find the 16 and read the value. Therefore 16 is here, 16 is somewhere here. Okay, then you read from here, you are going to get this point, and then from that point here you need to read the value down here, which is here. So this is 32. This is 30, and each small box is 2, therefore 30. You have to understand that each small box on the y-axis is 1 unit, on the x-axis is 2 units. Okay, the number of the gears who took more than 60 seconds to solve the problem. Okay, 66 seconds, this is 60, and this is 66 seconds here, because each small box is 2 units. Therefore 66 okay, somewhere there, and then if you look at this here, you are going to get this point here, which is 62. Therefore the answer is 62. So 80 minus 62, which is 18. Sorry, this is 18. Therefore the answer is 18. Now, okay, again, all these things should be, you have to use this diagram to find. From 0 to 20, from 0 to 20 is, it says that it is 6. From 0 to 20 second, 0 to 20 second, the frequency is 6, correct. From 0 to 20, this is 6. Now from 0 to 40, we can get it from here, which is this point, which is 24. Therefore, to find this is 24 minus 6, which is 18. Therefore, this answer will be 18. Now, to go for the next, find 60. 60 is here, which is very clearly is 50. Therefore, 50 minus this 2, which is 24, we know already. Subtract, you are going to get 26. Therefore, here should be 26. Now from 60 to 80, from here to here, from here to here, you can read this here is this point here, which is 76. There was 76, and we know that before that was 50 totally. Therefore minus 50, therefore you are going to get again 26. And the last one also is given to us, which is 4. which is from the graph also is clear. From here, if you count, is 4 units to the top. Okay. Now, calculate the estimate of the mean the mean time. Okay, we want to find the mean time. Okay, now for this you have to find the midpoint of this. Is very clear. Midpoint is 10, and here midpoint is 30, and here midpoint is 50, and here is midpoint is 70, and here midpoint is 90. Now to find the mean is equal to 10 times of 6 plus 30 times 18 plus 50 times 26 plus 70 times 26 again, 90 times 4. Divide by sum of this frequency, which we know it is 80. Now put this in the calculator and get the final answer. Therefore, this is 60 plus 30 times 18 plus 50 times 26 plus 70 times 26 plus 90 times 4. Therefore, answer is 4080 divided by 80. Now, therefore, this divided by 80, you are going to get 51. Therefore, the mean is 51 seconds. Now, a group of boys solved the same problem. Okay, the boys had a median of 60 seconds, a lower quartile of 46 seconds, and an upper quartile of the 66 seconds. Now, write down the percentage of the boys who with a time of 60 seconds or less. 60 seconds or less, that means less than Q3. That means 75%. Because you are dividing this line always, okay, always is a vertical line. You are dividing this vertical line, which is your frequency, cumulative frequency, you can say. You are dividing this 4 equal parts. Therefore, each of them is 25%. This is 100%, this is 25, this is 50, therefore this is 75%. Therefore, always below upper quartile is 75%. Therefore, no need to do anything, this is the answer. Okay, the boys, now, Howard says the boys' time vary more than the girls' time. Explain why Howard is incorrect. First, let us see. We have already calculated interquartile range of the girls, which was 26. Let me check is correct or not. Let us see. It was 20 quartile range of the girls. No, sorry, 29. We calculate the interquartile range of girls is how much? 29. We know this. Now let us calculate for the boys. Interquartile range of boys is 66 minus 46, which is 20. Therefore, since 20 is less than 29, that means Howard is incorrect, because the interquartile range for the boys is lesser than for the girls. So this is the answer for this part of this question. Now let's go for the next page and see. Okay, next page is not related to this anymore. Therefore, we have already finished this question number 2. Now we go question number 3. Okay, we have a line AB, a line joining these 2 points. Find the midpoint of these 2 points. Okay, midpoint, you know that x of midpoint is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and y of midpoint also is y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Therefore, will be 1 plus 5 divided by 2, which is 3, and here will be 3 plus 8 divided by 2, which is 11 divided by 2, which is 5.5. Therefore, the answer is 3 and 5.5. That was very simple. Now, find the equation of the line AB. Give your answer in this format. Okay, first of all, m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now, in that case, we can write 8 minus 3 divided by 5 minus 1, which is, here you are getting 5 and here you are getting 4. Therefore, this is your m. Now, here you can write two different ways to find the value of c. Okay, I will write it in this format: y equal to 5 over 4 x plus c. We know that if you put x equal to 1, y is equal to 3. Therefore, 3 is equal to 5 over 4 times 1 plus c. Therefore, c will be equal to 3 minus 5 over 4. Just you can check this. This will be 4, 12, 7. Therefore, the answer is y equal to 5 over 4 x plus 7 over 4. Now, the line AB is transformed to the line PQ. Find the coordinate of P and coordinate of Q after AB is transformed by a translation by the vector so and so. Translation is very simple. You have to consider the vector 1, 3. If you are translating these, just add them. Okay? Therefore, you are going to get 6 and, 6 and 1. There's no line here. Therefore, the vector 6, 1. Now, the other one is 5, 8. If you add the vector 5, negative 2 to that, you are going to get 10 and 6. Therefore, P will be what? P will be 6, 1, and then Q will be 10 and 6. Now, a rotation through 90 degree anti-clockwise about the origin. We know that for that you have a matrix. Either you have to remember the matrix, which is 0, negative 1, 1, 0 here, and then multiply by the vector. You have 1, 3. If you multiply this, you are going to get 0, negative 3. Therefore, negative 3 comes here, and 0 or 1 comes here. Therefore, the answer is negative 3 and 1. Or you should know that you draw the graph and try to understand when you are having the point is here, you are having point 1, 1, 2, 3 is here. Therefore, this is your vector actually, the point 1, 3. If you rotate it by 90, it will be something like this. You know that this is 1, therefore this is 1 again. And this is 3 and this is 3. But this 3 is this side, therefore it should be negative 3. Therefore your x will be negative 3 here and y will be 1. Either use the graph and see what will happen, or use the matrix. Therefore, the other one is very simple also. You can say this 5 and 8. When you are going through this matrix and multiply by this matrix, you are going to get it like that. For this is 0, therefore this will be minus 8, and then this will be 5. Therefore the answer is minus 8 and 5. Again, you can use the graph and check the answer. Now let's go for the next page. Now we are having same question, therefore I need this paper again. I need this. Now a reflection in a line x equal to 2. Now if you have your graph like this, you have point 1 and 3. Suppose 1, 3 is here. Now you want to have a reflection through this line x equal to 2. Therefore 2 is here. It's the point 2, here is 1. Now, if you have a reflection here, this comes here, there is clearly y doesn't change, therefore y will remain 3. And x from here goes here, 1 unit this distance, another unit you have to go ahead, therefore 2 units you are going ahead, you add 1 unit also there, therefore it's 3, 3. Now, if you have another point, which is the point 5, 8, 3, 4, 5 will be here, and then you are going, suppose 8 is here, therefore this distance is 8, therefore that doesn't change, therefore you are going to reflect through this point and come this side. Now, you know that this is 5, therefore 8 here and here doesn't change, y doesn't change, therefore y will remain 8, x from here goes here, this is 3 units, you are going back, again 3 units, you are going back, therefore totally you are going 6 units back. Therefore 6 units back, you are going, the point was 5, therefore you are going to reach to the negative 1. 3 units, and again another 3 units, therefore this 5 unit goes back, 1 unit also here, therefore this will be negative 1. You can write 5 minus 6, you are getting negative 1. Anyhow, the answer is negative 1 and 8. Now, transformation by this matrix. Transformation by this matrix, therefore you can say minus 1, 2, 0, minus 1. You need to multiply this by 1 and 3. Now, this times this will be negative 1. This time this will be 6. Now, this is 0, this is minus 3. Therefore, the answer is 5, negative 3. Therefore, here is 5 and negative 3. Now, the other one, you can just multiply again. 5, 8. You need to multiply by negative 1, 2, 0, negative 1. You are going to get negative 5, 8, 16. 2 times 8 is 16. 5, 0. 0 times 5 is 0, minus 8. Therefore, here the answer is negative 8. Here the answer is 11. Okay, therefore we have done this. Now, we want to describe a single transformation that maps AB onto PQ, where P is this and Q. You can go 2 different ways, but this is very simple thing. You can see that 1, 3 change to negative 2, negative 6, and then 5, 8 change to what? Change to minus 10 and negative 16. If you look at this, you can see this everything multiplied by negative 2. There is an enlargement with the scale, with the origin, with the center at origin, with the center at origin, and a scale factor negative 2. So it is an enlargement with the center at the origin and a scale factor negative 2. Therefore, you are going to get the 3 marks. So for enlargement, center is origin, factor is negative 2.